sporadically streaming. I need to pull up Twitch because I am never prepared. Because why am I doing that? Does Twitch
Hello,
say we're
everybody!
alive?
Welcome to Wit and Twitch!
And Twitch says we're live. Yeah!
Yes, welcome.
Welcome to Valheim and Chill, RIP edition. Because tonight is a somber night.
Yeah.
On this day, something happened. I can't remember what. But in other news, we lost a great man. Both Mufasa and Darth Vader. The good king and the dark prince. We've lost James Earl Jones.
Rest in peace. You know, if you've ever seen Doctor Strangelove or How I Learned How to Stop Worrying and Love the Bomb, he's in that movie too. Like, I've seen that movie many times, and then when I heard that he was actually in that movie this morning, I was like, oh my god, he is! I know the exact scenes he's in.
Yeah.
He's been in a lot.
He was in an Eddie Murphy movie, Coming to America. He played the king there too.
Mm-hmm. He was in Macbeth. He was in Othello. Um, he had such a profound, vast career. And on top of that, when he was a kid, he had a stutter, and he had to learn to overcome that stutter, um, which is never easy. And yet he did, and he got to share his amazing voice and acting talent as well.
Oh,
So
absolutely.
he will be missed.
There's a lot of surprising people like all around the world who passed away just in the last few days. We also lost John Cassaday, who was an
Really?
American comic book artist for Planetary, Astonishing X-Men, and Captain America. We lost an American politician, Jim Sasser, on the 10th. We lost Kevin Long, an American football player.
Oh.
He played for the New York Jets. We lost Frankie Beverly, who was an American singer for Maze and songwriter who wrote Before I Let You Go and Back in Stride.
More reasons to be sad.
Yeah.
Or to be somber, at least. Which, yeah.
Yeah, this is why it's Rest in Peace edition. I mean, we could also talk about, speaking of Rest in Peace, Beetlejuice. The movie I hear is great, but it features dead people.
No. It features people?
I mean, that's the whole point of it. We could also say Rest in Peace for what is that movie that just bombed recently? Just came out and was terrible.
You're talking most movies. I don't know.
No, Deadpool did really well, and Beetlejuice is doing
Okay,
actually pretty good.
I said most, not all movies. There's a big difference there.
Yeah, it's true. I mean, Borderlands bombed hard.
Oh, it did. Did it ever?
Oh God, we talked. I feel like we talked about it.
We definitely talked about movies. We dedicated
did,
like
yeah, we
two-thirds
talked
of an
about
episode
we
to
talked about
the
the Minecraft
films,
movie
the
too
problems of
recently.
Hollywood, blah blah blah, a whole bunch of stuff.
I still say, by the way, I went back and watched Ugly Sonic, like the original look of Sonic, before we bullied an entire studio into making it better. Thank God for that. Even watching Ugly Sonic, I still say it looks better to me than the Minecraft movie does.
So, yeah, it's weird, isn't it? Like I don't mind the animation, but the obvious green screening of live actors is weird.
Yeah,
I don't know why they did that.
It's the obvious green screening that gets it to me. The animation quality itself is not terrible. I'm not gonna knock the actual animation.
Here's the thing with Minecraft in general, it's not a overly pretty game. It's
but it has a very particular style.
very basic. It has a style. Yeah. It has a style. It's stylized in its low resness.
Yeah, and
Why
even
can
the
I
low
not
resness,
open?
I have no idea.
What?
But even the low resness has a certain definition to it. Like, sure, it might be low res, but it, it's
Oh,
it's detailed low res.
I think I've lost connection. Oh
Uh
no. You're standing still. I can't open doors. There's a thing flashing in the corner.
oh. Oh
Oh
yeah, you've lost
no!
connection.
Ba, ba, ba,
It's not
ba!
wit and twit without some technical difficulties.
Difficulties.
Yeah, you know, at
True
some
enough.
point, I'm probably going to get. I think I might ask Hannah to try and like mock us up some like technical difficulty screens or things, and then I should like set my stream deck specifically to whenever stuff happens, I'll just like hit a button on the stream deck and stuff will happen. I should set
Oh
that
yeah,
up at
yeah,
some
yeah.
point
Yeah,
because that could probably be very low cost or no cost.
yeah.
I need to make a mental note to actually like go and look into that.
Mental note: people watching at home, either the VOD or live, comment in the comments. Do that thing you said you were going to do.
At like what
Connor
6
knows.
minutes and 20 seconds in,
Mhm.
look into technical difficulty screens or postings. I
We're
don't know.
we're putting all the responsibility on your shoulders.
I mean, to be fair, I am the owner and CEO of Wit and Twit LLC, so
You've got made us an LLC.
no. Well,
Oh.
I
You've
apparently I think
incorporated
I
us.
do I do think I have an LLC from like high school that I did a long time ago because apparently you could do that
Really?
to get like I did that like in a computer science class. I feel like to get like the free magazines for corporations because it was free to do. I don't remember. I could be completely and utterly wrong, but I do get weird emails sometimes, and I feel like that's the case. Why do we not have eggs?
Have you been feeding the chickens?
I mean, we spent an entire episode feeding the chickens.
Okay, let me put it this way. How many chickens are there?
Yeah, well, go ahead and take a look. I'm gonna go get some seeds.
Well, we definitely got chickens.
Yeah, I harvested a fair number of them.
Can you harvest? Where's the knife? Where's the knife?
Do I have the knife?
It's not
I don't have the knife.
this.
It's hanging on the wall.
This is a knife. One of the chicks has flown the coop, literally. Hiya! Oh.
I'm gonna.
Hiya!
Alright.
There we go. Good bit of advice, ladies and germs of all ages. If one of your chickens escapes, just kill it. Just immediately kill it.
Just butcher it.
Keeping
then-
it as a pet, as a part of the family, doesn't matter. Kill it.
We still have Henrietta, which is the important one.
Mm-hmm.
I'm slightly sad that we didn't name the other original chick.
Oh well, I can tell you which one the original one was. So.
Can you? Because like, there's a bunch that are
Yeah.
all the same color.
Oh yeah. This one by the door is one of the originals.
How do you know?
Yep. I'm telling you, it's one of the originals.
Uh huh.
Yeah. Come on, you trust me.
I don't believe you.
His name is Henry.
Even though, you know what?
Do it. Make them Henry. Perfect. It's Henry.
Henry and Henrietta. I'm surprised you didn't do Henrietta.
Henrietta?
Yeah, Henrietta.
Yeah.
Henrietta's an actual name. You did Henretta.
Did I misspell it?
Yes.
Oh,
I'm looking at it.
God.
It's just Henretta.
I want you to understand something. When I named that chicken, I was probably very tired. Uh, very tired and maybe a little bit out of it too. Fun fact about these streams. Odds are, if when I'm doing the stream, I am a little bit out of it. Today, I happen to be feeling very alert, very awake, and very with it. But usually I'm a little bit out of it by the time I start doing things like naming shit.
Yeah, you have a job now.
I do. I have a job. This is the third day of my job. Um, and so far I'm enjoying it. I'm actually enjoying it. Which is good. Which is good.
Yeah, I've started onboarding for a job that's I still don't have a contract for yet.
Oh, well, that's a good start. Kind of.
It's
Sort
kind of
of.
a backwards start, but I'll take it for now.
Yeah, usually it's you get the contract. Uh, who can say with companies these days? They're all
Yeah, it's a little bit backwards because of how things were going, and it's actually going to be faster to have me start onboarding before the contract is
the
like
company I'm working
done.
for now is based several states over. They span multiple states, and they do many different things. But I'm doing one specific thing in the state we live in, and because they've only like in the last like 4, 5, 6 years come into this state to do this particular thing, they don't have an office yet, like an in-person office. So a lot of their the workforce who comes in and does things, they're like SWAT teams from other parts of the country. Uh,
SWAT teams.
for lack of a better term, yeah. They come in, they get stuff done to keep up with all the things they have to keep up with, and then they leave. But they're trying to build an actual local. Uh, and I will be providing my company's service to the entirety of the county that I live in, which is nice. It's very nice because it's untapped potential. But yeah, that's all I'll say about that.
You get a commission, right?
It is salary based.
Oh, well, that's actually considering what you told me. That's very much sell your soul. Like
Eh,
it should be
well,
hourly plus
it's
commission.
okay. It's salary. I get a salary. All right. I get paid to do the work that I do. For every success I have, there is a small commission. But the salary itself is not too far behind what I had been making in salary in my previous job. So
Yeah,
not much change to how much revenue I'm bringing in, and yeah, I don't have to depend on the commission to keep the lights on, so to speak.
yeah. We actually have a warning on our stream that it's not for everyone now.
Really, we're not for everybody. The people who talk about uh who hey spooky, the people who've talked about a myriad of topics like German cannibals and freaking websites that sell toys of a certain nature. Um, as 18 plus, really? Who would have thought? Who would have fucking thought? But now that we're 18 plus official, I can fucking swear all the fuck I want. Right? That's the idea. I can do that now.
I want to.
Say that
Yeah, I
now.
think so. If we haven't
Fuck!
somehow
Shit! Crap! Hell!
before we've actually become an affiliate and have any budget whatsoever, Twitch has figured out that our content is
No!
18 plus. I'm kind of for it. I am all for it. Let's fucking go.
But yeah.
And hey, to talk about the German cannibal, that was I still, I mean, despite what we learned about him, that was still a very interesting
We
topic,
barely
I
talked
think.
about him. You mentioned him. You didn't say anything about him. I looked him up. I immediately regretted it, and
I
that's
told
it.
you would
That's
regret it.
that's all that happened. We didn't even say we didn't. I don't think we said the name of the guy. Did you say the name of the guy?
I don't think I said his. I may have said his official name. I said his moniker for sure. I know
Look,
I said his moniker.
he's a cannibal. He lived in Germany. He is disgusting.
Well,
Like
yeah, I mean, what we talked
cannibalism is
about.
gross. Cannibalism is gross. He went
I
and
mean,
took it like a step further in how
I mean, what
disgusting
we
it was.
specifically talked about was that it was consensual cannibalism,
Eh.
and the point of it was technically that makes it vegan. I'm not wrong.
You know what? As someone who isn't a vegan, I would have to consult a vegan. I think you
The
might get.
idea behind veganism is,
I
you
get that, but
have to be able to consume things that can give consent. And
yeah, but
ironically
I
enough,
feel
eating a human who is giving consent is considered
odds
vegan.
are if odds are if you are a vegan, you're not going to want to eat a consenting human being. Odds are, like that is just my guesstimation.
Yeah.
You know what? We'll take a poll. We'll poll all the vegans we know. Is this good? Do you approve? And odds, I predict it'll be a unanimous no. But
Spooky brings up two good points. One, plants can't give consent. Vegans aren't vegans. Plants also can feel pain, which is something else that's terrifying.
yeah,
And yes,
yes.
we do need to play more games. I mean, Valheim and Chill Wednesdays is just it, but we do need to play more games on other days. But uh, that's for when we have budget.
That
Well,
is for when. Oh, yeah.
I mean, there's also the fact that, I mean, if I actually wanted to get a more streaming follow base, I should just play more games randomly. And maybe I should. I don't know. I mean, I do want to show
It
people again Brutal Legend, because Brutal Legend is absolutely hilarious. Um, it's hard finding time in schedules. It's also really hard to carry a stream solo in a podcast format.
yeah.
If I can get regulars to interact with me in the chat, I don't mind doing solo. But that in itself can be a little difficult. I mean, if you want to come and tell me what days you're free to just watch me and interact with me in chat.
Regardless, well, we'll get there bit by bit. We will get there.
Yeah. And also, we're not playing Valheim because it's popular. I'm playing Valheim because it was
That's just fun.
a fun
It's
game that I can play with my friends.
it's fun. It's not too mind consuming for the most part. Um, it's entertaining. You can Lego it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what I mean by that? You can just do Lego talk.
I mean, I tried doing a Minecraft stream. And I was kept getting distracted and just like staring off to the side and muttering to myself, which is not exactly great for content.
No, no, you gotta. I think to do Minecraft successfully, like to stream that sort of thing, or to make videos, you have to have 2 to 3 people, so that somebody's always talking, because the other person or the other 2 people might get sucked in to whatever they're doing. Um, well, yeah, you get multiple people, and then bam, you can constantly interact with the
Yeah.
audience and with
Um.
what's going on.
So Spooky was telling me on a side thing that
Side tangent.
we should do a Minecraft stream, and I did a Minecraft stream before of a Skyblock. I think it was Sky Factory, and I happen to like doing those. But again, that was the one where I was like looking off to the side and muttering to myself. Um, I actually would not mind doing a modded Minecraft, but I think we need to find a mod pack that, like, say, you and I, or you, me, and Jacob, or whoever, would want to all do. We'll have, like, a private server like we do in Valheim.
Mm-hmm.
Because, I mean, we could do it off the game night servers, but those get very specific, and that might not be good for us to stream.
Right.
Perfectly fun to play on, but
Would
we don't
recommend
have control on it.
you want to play regular Minecraft or modded Minecraft. Shout out to Game Night. They are good fun, good people, good fun, good
Oh
time.
yeah, game night.fun. Absolutely fantastic. Right now we're hosting a semi vanilla server. I think everything is server side mods, so you don't have to have any mods there. Um,
As well as a what mod is it again? What mod pack? It's
at ATM9 to the sky. And
that's
I mean,
right.
Spooky, you're not a
Skyblock.
person. You're an AI ghost
Ghost
bot. What did we call you? Was it AI ghost girl, or was there some additional title to that?
from
I
Canada.
Yeah,
Sure to include
Canadian
from Canada.
AI ghost bot.
Yeah. Got that.
And you
You'd
are
have maple
welcome.
syrup for blood, but you're a ghost and an AI. So
I mean, you are also welcome to play if you find whatever mod pack we end up doing interesting enough for you to actually buy Minecraft.
yeah.
I hear I hear a giant blimp pimple, so let's not go that way.
Okay.
I hate those things.
I
They suck to fight.
I can't hear any sound effects because I turned down my sound effects. Right. Give me a sec. Let me fix this.
Oh, Seeker.
There we go. Now I can hear the horribleness. Oh.
Yeah, there we are. It would be. Oh yes. Okay. So we definitely need more copper and iron, which is why I was looking for this armor. Um, but yeah, I mean, I don't have a dedicated Minecraft server. I mean, I suppose I could do a realm, but that would also cost money.
Yeah.
Um, I know I could do a Minecraft server that was up for whenever the hell we were playing, and then if anybody would want to join, do that. But I don't know much about like hosting or having a Minecraft server. And there's issues in that too, opening it up to a community and having to have mods, and we don't have budget. I don't have budget for that. Well, I mean, if you're interacting with me in the chat, I think that'll work as speaking. We just have to figure
Yeah.
out a way. Maybe we could like hook up some way to have text to speech from you if you're in the Minecraft or in the thing. Don't don't some VTubers have like a little text to
Bug.
speech bug behind me? Don't some of them have a little text to speech companion that like can talk for chat
Oh
or
yeah,
whatever?
I've seen that.
So yeah, maybe we could just like find one of those bots and make it a specific spooky chatbot. You always mess up your D. And yes, I said that. Get that on purpose.
The heck?
I just want to know why you keep fingering your D so hard.
Jesus, get a room.
I know. I'm just poking fun at you a little bit. We really do need to like figure out how to. Oh, hey, it's the sport again.
Oh yeah. Is this the one I came to and started mining up the scrap and then got attacked by all these guys?
No,
I
that
don't
yours was like more
think
to the
so.
west. I'm done making jokes about your keyboard. They ran dry pretty fast, so don't worry about that.
The D ran dry pretty fast?
The
What
jokes
the
about her
heck?
D key on her keyboard.
Yeah, I know. Now this, wait, hold on, I see it right here.
I mean, that's wood.
Yeah,
Did we make
wrong.
you? Did we make you a? We did not make you a black metal axe yet.
No.
Also, I need to.
This?
I need to go home to eat more food.
Oh yeah, I should also
There's some more
do
ancient
that.
armor right here too. I should actually like mark these.
It's not the worst idea I've heard.
You know, actually, speaking of keyboards, and I'm not going to talk about your keyboard. I'm going to talk about one of my keyboards because I have an old keyboard of mine. My last keyboard, in fact, and I liked that keyboard a lot. They no longer make it. It was a black. It was the Razer Black Widow Razer, I think. Or maybe it was just the Razer Black Widow. I think it was it was the Razer Black Widow. And they don't make it anymore, which really makes me sad. Because it was a really good keyboard. I liked it. I had some nice functionality to it. Some of the keys are kind of bad. And my debate is whether or not I want to throw it out or like try to take it all apart, clean it really well, and see if it works as good as it used to again.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I don't know, because I mean, like it might just need a cleaning and maybe a tune-up. I honestly can't remember. I don't have the yeah. I mean, like once I start my job, maybe I'll get like a good keyboard cleaning kit that can take them all apart and clean it. Because I feel like I feel like it was the Wasad keys were like getting worn out, because that does happen, especially on a
Yeah.
gaming keyboard.
You could get compressed air to clean out the keyboard.
Oh no, this thing needs like a full disassemble and like deep clean.
Oh, it's that dirty.
Well, it's not so much that dirty as it's just been that long and like the dust is kind of caked. I should.
Oh
Oh
yeah.
god, what have I pressed?
What have I done?
Y'all can't see that, and that's hilarious. Oh no, they can't. I just looked at the thing. It did. I should also probably do that for this keyboard too. Like, or get one of those like attachments for my. I'm saying I like a lot. Attachments for a vacuum where like you can.
Where you
Vacuum a
can
keyboard.
like what?
You know, the ones that have a bunch of like little straw. I'm saying like, God, don't you hate when you get in your head that you've
Well,
been saying something so often? But it's a hose attachment that has a bunch of like straw like attachments to it that gets in between things and gets little dusts.
you said it 2 more
I
times.
know, I know, it's in my fucking head.
So I heard some audio of two people discussing stuff, and one of them said like a lot to the point where I started thinking, "Oh wait, have you become like a Cali Valley girl in the last day?" Because you don't strike me as that kind of person at all.
It's just one of those things where once I start saying like to any fairly large degree,
Mm-hmm.
It sticks in my brain that I've started saying it a lot, and then I start saying it more.
Right. You
I,
just gotta try
you're
really
talking to
hard.
two relatively introverted, geeky, nerdy single men. Of course, we're awkward speakers. It's
Well,
why we make the joke that Jacob's the personality hire. He has a wife.
that's true. It's true. I can be kind of awkward at times, but at the same time, if I'm in retail or sales mode, I I become a lot better of a speaker.
Yeah, I do. I do actually get better when I'm on like work mode. I just said it again. Ah! God.
The alternate title for this, how many times does Connor say like?
Jesus Christ! It's Jason Bourne.
Whoever gets correct wins a prize. It's nothing. Very cheap prize. Nothing at all.
Like nothing at all.
There we go.
Stupid, sexy Flanders.
It's sexy Flanders.
I get more awkward when it comes to talking when I get in my own head about being self-conscious with saying certain things too often. I also get in my own head when I start cyclical speaking. Especially if I'm explaining something. I have a habit of repeating myself or trying. Am I hurting you? No, you just had no food. If I'm explaining something, I often will use multiple different explanations for it and over-explain and kill people with the explanation.
Like you're doing right now.
Exactly. It comes,
Yeah, like
it comes
sometimes.
from a fear of being misunderstood.
Yeah, sometimes, you really just don't want to be misunderstood. So you just over explain. Or maybe even repeat yourself. And it's just from a fear of being misunderstood, right?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Absolutely. You can say that again.
Absolutely. Is that a thing in the ground? It is.
Oi!
Another random fear of mine. We should call this episode the fears episode. Let's talk all about our weaknesses. I like to say that I have an anti-superiority complex. I fear that people think I have a superiority complex. Especially when it comes to intellect. Even though I can be a bit of a know-it-all. I know a lot of people here who actually know me and be like, "What, Connor, a know-it-all? Ha!
No way!
Hardly. That's a joke." But it's
Be
true.
ridiculous.
It's true. I do actually fear that people think, like, I understand the know-it-all to a certain degree, right? Like, yes, I know a lot of things, and I do present that as a facet of myself. But not anywhere near to the degree that people... I could be way worse. Like, okay, I know I just said, like, again, I swear to God, I need a counter for this shit, and maybe if I did more editing, I would actually have that up there. But my know-it-all-itude could be significantly worse, to the point where I could become, actually...
I think you'll find that, actually, what is that? He's
What is
seeing
what?
that too. The blue
What?
field that comes up.
I missed it.
That!
Where?
You see it when you hit like this? It goes. Zhong.
I mean, just a little bit. Oh, you know what? Yeah, I'm seeing it on the sides. Yeah, it's
It does no damage, and there's a.
yeah. We're hitting. Okay, yeah, it's out on the sides. Yeah, okay. I think we're hitting something that is immortal, and so it's giving that off. Wow,
Oh.
it's kind of pretty. But yeah, no, I fear being labeled as a true know-it-all, and um,
Nerd!
yeah, I mean, I consider myself to be more of a nerdy geek than a geeky nerd, if that makes any goddamn sense whatsoever.
Yeah, no, they're different. They are different. Hi, yes. Yes, dog. You are very good, dog. I love you, dog. Thank you for making your presence known, dog. Scritch behind the ears for dog. Yes.
Oh,
I am,
you got any weight left on you?
I have, no, I'm at near capacity.
All
I'm
right,
like one off
I
capacity.
put on my Megan Yord so we can go back and put stuff away.
Okay.
Wait, hang on. My sword.
The sword!
The sword does act as a wisp light ever so slightly. I forgot about that.
But, I'm watching Sauce's, dog while he and Mrs. Sauce are, on vacation this week while simultaneously starting my new job. So I will occasionally be interrupted by a dog wanting, you know, dog things. Isn't that right, dog? Yeah, right, dog. Yes.
I mean, we here at Wit and Twit do value all pet lives, dogs and
Oh,
cats.
yeah. Yeah.
And yes, the dog does own you now.
Hmm. Mm.
God, that just reminded me. I watched the Game Grumps playing chess recently. Because they just did their annual tradition of Dan absolutely obliterating Aaron at chess.
Mm.
And they played the old like NES, or I guess it's like DOS or whatever, like super old Star Wars chess.
Oh.
And they were talking
The
about
circular one?
the what? No, like literally
Hologram?
chess,
Oh.
but Star Wars.
Oh.
And they got on the what if Palpatine was autistic, and he was stimming with the dark side. That's just
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. Palpatine just kind of seems a little bit, you know? Like, I wouldn't be surprised if you were on the spectrum.
Oh
And
my
that's not
god!
a bad thing.
Oh my god!
But,
All Force users are now on the spectrum.
no, just Palpatine. Okay, and maybe Vader,
Duh,
too.
duh, 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 duh.
Dude. Do it. But, oh, speaking of Star Wars, I found out about this the other day, but it happened weeks ago. I'm surprised we didn't talk about it. So, very recently, a German warship, the Braunschweig,
Oh yeah,
was
we
being
forgot to talk
towed
about this.
was being towed by a tugboat down the Thames River in London. For whatever reason, they decided to blast on their speakers the Imperial March, or Darth Vader's theme. Just through the middle of London, German warship, flying German flags, just going burr, 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 burr. The German Navy had to put out an official statement that they meant nothing by. They had no ulterior meaning to sailing down the Thames blasting. Dun, 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 dun. But that has got to be the funniest fucking Rickroll of all time. Rickroll, shitpost, whatever.
Yeah, I
Just
would say shitpost as opposed to a rickroll, because a rickroll is a very specific
yeah, it's a
action.
very specific thing. But someone just was, going on a jog, taking the bus, whatever, and all of a sudden, coming from the river. That's crazy. That's nuts. Absolutely beautiful.
I just want to know what a German ship was doing in London.
Well, they're part of NATO. I
I
don't
mean,
know.
yeah.
Maybe they were being refueled, refit. I don't know. They're allies now. Last I checked.
I mean, we can hope that they're allies.
Well, I
It
don't
would be
see.
ever so slightly awkward if they weren't.
I when I was in London last summer before this one that's passed, I didn't see a single German bomber bomb the city. Not a single blitz happened.
Oh yeah, that reminds me of something absolutely hilarious. Speaking of German and bombing, um, God, somebody went and translated Hitler's famous speech into English for dubbing it. And I think they used an AI voice to give the same like inflections that
Wait,
Hitler was using.
which speech? He gave a lot of speeches. That asshole. You know?
I feel like it was the very famous public one that he was broadcast.
That was a lot of his speeches. More context, maybe?
I don't know. All I know, we might have to look this up. But apparently, this translated version, this dubbed version, with him talking about it, just in English, sounds incredibly whiny. Like
Yeah.
it was just like
Well, I mean,
it's like
the
if
Nazis were a bunch of whiners. They
we
were.
didn't like we were forced to bomb England. If England didn't do that, we wouldn't have to have bombed them. It was really
We
funny.
were forced to invade Poland. They definitely, totally, for real, attacked our radio station. Definitely. Wasn't a fake out or anything.
Yeah, but I gotta
Oh.
find this, and I'll as soon as I
We
find it,
had. We needed
I will
living
send it
space.
to
We
you.
had to. We needed it.
Because
Why
honestly,
won't the Soviets just surrender already? They're
because
a bunch of whiners.
whiny
They're a bunch
Hitler
of whiners.
speeches make me giggle. Or are you? Are
Oh
the
god, at the
Jotunheims done?
very end of the war, the German people aren't fighting hard enough for me. I want them all to die. Without me, there can be no Germany.
Oh, that
Whiny
also
paper.
reminds me. Somebody, I think it was. I'm pretty sure it was Reddit, but somebody posted a thing of, oh, they should erect a statue for the guy who killed Hitler.
No. Yeah,
Hey,
no.
here, I'm gonna hand these to you.
Oh, oh, look at all these recipes.
Yeah,
Yo,
because I'm
puffs,
gonna
yo,
plant like
beat 'em up,
50
beat 'em
Jotun
up,
puffs.
beat 'em up, beat 'em up. Jotun puffs, Jotun puffs. Beat 'em up, beat 'em up, beat 'em up, beat 'em up.
What have you done?
I broke a thing. Just trying to flatten the land, okay?
Oh yeah, but you decultivated my soil.
Please recultivate it. Jotun puffs.
Skill issue, both of you. That is officially your catchphrase now. It's just skill issue. So, I'm pretty sure other anime watchers will know this. But did you know that there is an anime um, that specifically anthropomorphizes the World War II countries as Bishonen boys?
Why? No, I mean, hold on. I'm sorry. Why? Why the fuck? All right, all right. Let me. Okay, I'm going to make some guesses. Let me make my guesses, and then you tell me. I'll do one country at a time, and then you tell me how that country is actually portrayed. Okay, because I'm curious. All right, all right. So I'm guessing that Germany is a mean asshole bully type who's maybe a little neurotic. Am I right?
um, Germany is a tall, muscular man with blonde, slick back hair and blue eyes.
Right. Okay. Uh-huh. And what's their personality like?
Very serious and straightforward the majority of time. Does not joke around, usually being all business, and is very efficient in his everyday life. Although he comes off as
That
intimidating to others, Germany has been shown to be helpful to others.
What the fuck is wrong with this anime? All right. This is specifically the World War II versions, right?
Yeah, it's called Hitalia Axis Powers.
Axis powers.
It features the Axis as anthropomorphic guys.
Okay. I'm going to go on a fucking history tangent. The Axis Alliance, the alliance of the Axis powers, was simply a bunch of different countries that had their own ambitions with no real, for the most part, no real way to support each other whatsoever, who didn't really give a fuck about each other whatsoever, just trying to do their fucking thing. If I had a nickel for every European Axis member who either declared war on Germany before the war was over, or had war declared on by Germany, or was occupied by Germany, I'd have like a lot of nickels. I'd have quite a few nickels. Uh, Romania, when they surrendered to the Soviets, they declared war on Germany. Uh, when Bulgaria was invaded by the Soviets and conquered, they declared war on Germany. Italy was about to surrender to the Allies, and then Germany occupied the northern half of Italy and set up a puppet state and declared war on the rest. Uh, Hungary was essentially occupied by the Germans to keep them from surrendering. Uh, and fucking Vichy France, the Germans just annexed Vichy France, declared war on them. Um, After North Africa fell to the Allies. Just the backstabbing. The backstabbing was near constant. So incredibly stupid. And freaking don't get me started on Japan. Oh my god. They set up all these puppet governments like the reorganized nationalist Chinese government or they set the Vietnamese emperor they set up um, for occupied Vietnam and freaking and they didn't give a fuck about any of them. They were just exploiting them for resources. They weren't allies. They were subjects, slaves even. Uh, this is so stupid. Making I can understand. I can understand why Japan might not want to view itself as a bad guy. I get that. Nobody wants to be the bad guy. But guess what? They were the bad guy. For a period of their history, they were objectively the bad guy, doing bad guy things. The end. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. Anyway, that's my tangent. That's my ramble. Fucking, oh my god. That sounds like such a fucking. That sounds so crazy. You got me rambling, Connor. You got me rambling.
I'm okay with this because I think it worked.
I think it works. Jesus. You know, I was going to guess all. Is it only the Axis nations, or do they have
Oh
nations the
no!
Axis
Apparently, over
attack?
60 nations have been portrayed in the series
All
so
right, all right.
far.
Well, let me ask. How are the Poles portrayed?
I,
How's
I
Poland
don't know.
portrayed?
I have no idea. I have not watched the
You
show.
don't
I
know.
know it exists, and again, because it is a B shonen show. B shonen means pretty boy, by the way. That is like the
Yes.
near literal translation for it.
Yeah.
I have not watched it, and I do not watch it because
Yeah.
that is not my genre of things to watch.
I bet Japan is really cool in that anime. Yeah, Spooky, I agree with you. Japan is probably the cool kid or the protagonist. Um,
Ironically, I don't know. I don't think Japan is the protagonist.
well, who's the protagonist then? Is it
Let me look it up.
America, maybe?
I think it's Italy. Yeah, Italy is the primary protagonist and title character.
Oh,
Yeah, because the title
golly.
Italia,
Okay, yeah.
Italy. Yeah.
Yeah. I see that. I see that. But fucking Italy. Oh my god! Italy! Italy has this track record. It is a track record now. Every time there's a world war,
Wait,
they
wait, wait.
join
I'm
one
sorry. I'm
side.
sorry. Before you go on your tangent. Oh no! You said Italy. I'm thinking of Romania with because track record, track suit. Never mind. Wrong
Yeah, I
tangent.
know you're thinking. Sorry, yeah, I know you're thinking Romania, but you're thinking Slavic in general.
Yeah.
But
You're not wrong, Spooky. The U.S. would be police. You're absolutely right.
yes, Italy has this track record. Every time there's a world war, both
Ironically,
times
not
there
during
have
World War
been
II.
no. Yes, during World War II too. They
Uh,
start out on one side.
no. She said,
Oh,
ironically, that the United States was not bullies during World War II, and ironically, yeah, no, we
correct.
weren't bullies during World War II.
We were not. We objectively, consistently stood up for whoever was being attacked by someone else.
After World War II, oh man, our bully phase started hard.
Well, there were two tough kids on the block, us and the Soviets, and I don't know. It was a race to the bottom, I guess, when it came to toppling
Uh,
regimes, making sure that our influence spread, and both sides did it, and it
Race to
was
the
pretty
bottom.
stupid.
Fucking love it.
But Italy has this track record during each world war they've been in. Both world wars, they start out on one side. They start out in one alliance, and then midway through, or not even midway through, just over the course of the war, sometimes quickly, sometimes not, they switch sides and declare war on their former allies. It happened in World War One, and then it happened again in World War Two. Um, the Italian government, get out of here! Don't bark. The quote Grand Council of Fascism. That's what they were called. Ousted
Okay.
Benito,
Oh man, as soon as you're
and
done, let me know.
and they were then, and then they were negotiating peace with the Allies and declared war on Germany. Germany declared war on them too. But yeah, no, just so backstabby. That's not saying Italy is a nation of backstabbers. It's not, but they have this track record specifically during world wars. Anyway, I'm
According to
done.
Spooky, it's because one, it's because Italy are much like the French; they're constantly having revolutions. But before that, the Soviets literally won the race to the bottom as they dug the deepest hole in the earth.
They did. They did do that. They did. Isn't that the gosh, which oh, I hear bugs. That oh gosh, I'm trying to remember where is that hole?
I want to
Hey,
say it's somewhere in Siberia. Also, I went to go harvest more birch, so I don't know what... I'm guessing you're hearing seekers, and I am not near you to help with seekers.
yep, no, I'm out. I'm out of here. Uh I thought you came in. I thought you were going to harvest more stuff through portal. Um
Yeah,
anyway.
yeah, the hole still hasn't reached the... We haven't gone through the mantle. Or no, the crust.
Uh,
It's gone through... We haven't gone through the crust, and we haven't reached the mantle. I can't remember my earth fucking
Earth
layers.
lore. Hey. Hey. Hey.
I need to look up the layers of the earth again. You know, I used to have a book, and I loved this book. It was like, so you want to... I can't remember the title of it exactly, but it was basically like, so you want to dig out a tunnel through the center of the earth, and it legitimately walked through how you could dig a hole through the
Drop it.
center of the earth, and like
Drop it.
it was a great book. It talked about the different layers, the different problems you'd have going down through it. I mean, at the very end, it talked about a secret theoretical um, drill submersible that would go through the liquid and then solid core of the earth.
Yeah.
It was a really cool book. I'll look that up again. Much like the onion, the earth has many layers. So it's like an ogre.
Layer. Yes. It's got layers.
Oh, hey, a wolf. Haven't seen a wolf in forever. Oh, that's right. I keep forgetting the plains biome right over here is right next to the mountain. We could probably put a wolf farm over here.
So have you figured out domestication for those things yet?
I mean, I know how, I just haven't done it. What we gotta do is build a pen for them, lead them into the pen, and then sneak feed them meat until they become tame.
Yeah, that sounds like a thing to
Yeah,
do.
yeah. I don't know if we'll ever do it. It's just, it's a thing that we can do. I don't know if we ever will. We are, I mean, we could do it to try and, like, get the wolf meat for some of the recipes for that, but we're also kind of beyond that.
I mean, do they fight?
I think that we could theoretically have a wolf pack following us and just have a wolf army. I don't think they're as useful as the Minecraft dogs.
Well, everything has a use.
Oh, so, for whatever reason, I decided to watch Nostalgia Critic, last night, right?
Oh yeah?
Because there's a sound going around on TikTok where it's like, you may be good with guns, but you have nothing on my stealth. Yeah, and the other guy's like, ha! You're like, I could see you coming from a mile away. Where'd he go? I was looking right at him. And it's apparently from the old versus new Cinderella debate. And so it was talking about the Disney animated Cinderella versus the newer live action Cinderella. Which, now that I think about it, the Disney live action Cinderella was the start of the Disney live action remakes. It had started sooner than we realized.
Well, Cinderella was one of the first Disney animated films.
Yeah.
It wasn't the first, but it was one of the first.
I think the first, the older ones would be Snow White and Sleeping
Yeah.
Beauty.
No,
Sleeping
no,
Sleeping Beauty is old.
yeah, but I don't. It's not as old. No, Sleeping Beauty is not as old as Cinderella. I'm gonna prove it. Here we go. I'm gonna. All right. When did?
So Snow White was first in
All right.
1937.
Cinderella came out in 1950, but more importantly, yeah, Snow White came first, obviously.
Yeah,
When?
Okay, so Cinderella is older than Sleeping Beauty because Sleeping Beauty is 1959.
Yeah, I told you. I told you. Yes, but I didn't. It came out in 59.
59.
Oh my god.
Sleeping Beauty came after Lady and the Tramp and Peter Pan even, and Alice in Wonderland.
Yeah, it came after a lot of them. That's a good movie. I like Sleeping Beauty. I really
Yeah,
do.
yeah.
One of my favorites.
But yeah, in terms of oldest ones, it was Snow White, Pinocchio, Fantasia, one that a lot of people forget, which is the Reluctant Dragon.
Wait,
Then Dumbo and
Pinocchio?
Bambi.
Wait, Pinocchio is
Pinocchio.
the second oldest?
Yeah, 1940.
What the fuck?
No, trust
You're
me.
That's crazy.
Huh?
That's crazy. No way. I'm gonna punch this neck to death.
Do it.
Done. Easy. It's easy to punch a neck to death.
I could have sworn that Sleeping Beauty was older, but actually, speaking of Sleeping Beauty, and a lot of the Disney classic movies, you people who shit takes in Disney movies, as someone who's never seen a Disney movie, the classic animated are fantastic. I will absolutely die on that hill. They are a cult classic for a reason.
Because there's a cult. No.
Yeah, I mean, yes, it's true. I don't remember where I was going with that. But yeah, no, I just like the fact that Cinderella, the live action Cinderella is technically the start of the live action remakes. And it happened like way sooner. When did that come out? Live action Disney Cinderella. 2015. Wow, that's way sooner than I thought. Because, I mean, the live action remakes I thought started like 2020. Nope. Real story, they started in 2015.
At risk of treading over ground that we've recently trod over, I don't like the live action remakes at all.
Yeah.
I just don't.
Yeah. I mean,
It's
I especially when they're remaking a story that they like I've already told in a very good way. They don't need to do it. Now, I will give the original, and I'm not going to say original, but the live action Cinderella remake. They wanted to capture a bit of a lightning in a bottle. They weren't doing it just to remake an animated one. They were trying to tell the story again, to update it to somewhat more modern times. And I will understand that remake rather than some of the other remakes that they've done. Because Cinderella, by its nature, is it's a tale as old as time, a song without a rhyme, Beauty and the Beast.
Yeah, that's not Cinderella.
I know, but it popped in my head. So I get retelling Cinderella, and Cinderella is one of those movies that have been retold in a number of different ways. And I agree with them that the best version of Cinderella as a movie is Ever After.
I'm not familiar with that one.
It was a Drew Barrymore. It was the one where Drew Barrymore was Cinderella. It's a good modern take on everything, where Cinderella has agency but is still trapped because they actually explain it as women of the time kind of can't do shit unless they're married.
Right.
So she couldn't go out on her own because, again, she was a woman in ancient times where women had no agency, which is a hilarious take. It also did a very good version of the story without magic. The fairy godmother of that movie, Leonardo da Vinci.
Interesting choice.
Right? No magic, and they still have a fairy godmother. Hey, thanks for
More like
dropping
a
in, Spooky.
fairy god artist.
Always good to see you.
Yeah, take care.
I think, and they had a good relationship with everything. They humanized but still made the stepmother a very good villain. They actually had some interactions with the prince without just making him a side character for her to be in love with. It was good all over. But another Cinderella story that a lot of people forget is a Cinderella story is Ella Enchanted.
Yeah, that sounds.
Which also gave a good reason for why the Cinderella character couldn't escape from the abuse. She was literally enchanted.
You know, changing the topic ever so slightly. This is something I've only literally just thought of a moment ago. The Disney classics of oh shoot, Disney classics. Snow White, Cinderella. A lot of them. It gets better like when you get to the later ones, but a lot of the really early ones, the men in it, they aren't there. They aren't characters. They're set pieces. What's the name of the prince?
The love interests. The love interests are that.
The love interests. Yeah. So what's the name? What's the name of the man who comes in, kisses Snow White, wakes her up, literally sweeps her off her feet onto a horse and carries her off to his castle? What's his name?
I mean, it's literally Prince Charming.
Yeah, he doesn't have a name. He doesn't have a name. He only has a descriptor. Frickin' the prince from Cinderella, right? Prince, whatever.
Did have a name.
He had a name.
But he had a name. Yeah, he had no personality.
But he had no personality. He wasn't a person. Period.
Yeah, that's actually one of the things the Nostalgia Critic actually talked about. In their again, to reference another video by another creator, they talked about the fact that the princes in the early show had nothing, and it wasn't until the later movie that the prince actually had personality. And the same goes for a lot of the other retellings of Cinderella in general.
Yeah.
The prince in Sleeping Beauty had more personality than the princes in either Cinderella or Snow White. But even he still was more of a set piece. Like, he did stuff. He had a name. I can't remember the name.
Eric.
Are you sure it was Eric? Because I thought Eric was...
No, Eric was Little Mermaid.
Yeah.
No, I remember her dad's name was Stefan. I don't remember.
Philip.
I don't remember his
Prince
name.
Philip.
Philip. Yes, they sang a song while getting drunk about their children getting married. That was funny.
Yeah. But Prince Philip barely had a personality, but he had more personality than Snow White or Cinderella. It was also, as pointed out, a later movie compared to those two.
Now, they really got it right with Beauty and the Beast, because the Beast, while being a beast most of the time and being called Beast, he was a character.
Oh, he was a main character. He was
a main character.
Yeah.
He wasn't just a set piece. He wasn't just this is the beast. He keeps me locked up. That's it. No, they had conversations.
I could say
They
something
had
very
character.
terrible.
He had character growth and development. Please don't. Please don't. Don't. Bad Connor.
Belle had no idea he would turn back into a human. She was
Stop.
totally prepared.
Stop. Stop. Bad. Bad. Um.
I mean, I also like the ones where what if Eugene didn't ever get let go? What if Belle never came and chose Eugene in the yellow dress?
Now. All right. Frickin' Prince Eric, Little Mermaid, right? He
He.
didn't have much of a personality, but he did have a personality.
Mhm.
Um, he was also dumb as a rock.
I mean,
Wow,
he was kind of
it's
dumb as a
this
rock.
girl. And look at this girl. She looks so familiar. I can't place where I've seen her before.
To be fair,
Huh.
the man was like having a goddamn fever dream and like being drowned, like traumatic experience, and water in the eyes will be blurry. So I will give him not remembering exactly what Ariel looked like, as she did dip very fast. I will give him that. But the fact that she like, what's your name? You can't talk. Hang on. We have sand. I have paper. I have ink. We can write your name.
Yeah. Writing is a thing.
Yeah,
Go here.
one of the biggest goddamn plot holes in that movie.
Oh. Fun facts in the fairy tale, the Little Mermaid self ends, self deletes at the end. So
She throws herself into the sea and becomes sea foam
yeah,
because
which
the
I
prince
count as
does
ending.
not specifically
Correct.
he does not choose her, I believe.
Hey,
Yeah, a lot of those Hans Christian Andersen fairy tales actually have very dark, bleak endings. It's kind of, I mean, if you want to talk about Disney and some of them too, the original Hans Christian Andersen fairy tale that Frozen is based off of is wildly different than what the movies became.
yeah, very true, very true.
That
Sorry,
said, I will give it to Disney that they made a better one.
I just got swatted in the nose by a dumb dog, like full on swatted in the nose. Ah, fuck.
I'm gonna go sleep in the bed.
Yeah.
Hey, it's Mama. We haven't seen you in a hot minute. How
Hey,
you doing, Mama? I'm gonna have you go and talk to the chat. I must go deal with something real fast.
sorry, hold on. I gotta get inside where it's safe. It's dangerous outside. Oh no. Yeah, no. Welcome, 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 welcome. I am looking at the chat right now. How you been? How have you been, Big Mama? How have you been? I'm glad to hear it. I'm glad to hear it. Despite the triple ricks you throw in there. Oh my, it's hard to believe that the summer is basically over now. It really is. Time just flies so fast. Yeah, yeah, those caps, those caps. Goodness gracious. Oh gosh, for all the Americans out there, yeah, Labor Day's come and gone. I've seen leaves starting to fall. It's the summer and the year as a whole. It's just blasted by.
Aren't we in fall and now heading into like end
Yes.
end of summer in Maryland? Because apparently
Yeah.
it has like
Yeah.
14 goddamn seasons.
Correct. But yeah, no, we are at the stage where it's still warm. The days are getting are noticeably shorter than they've been, and the trees are starting to molt. And
And
I've
the
watched
weather's
squirrels,
finally decent.
and the squirrels are starting to bury their nuts, food, and berries.
One of the weirdest things I ever saw was two squirrels fighting over a chicken tender.
I can believe it. Those. Okay, well, what kind of chicken tender was it?
The one from College Park. I saw it on the College Park
Oh,
campus.
oh, damn! Them college tendies.
College Park had some good food.
Colleges generally have good food.
Yeah, didn't I? Yeah, I gave you guys a buffalo chicken pizza recipe, or method of cooking, I should
You
say,
did.
from
You
College Park
did.
last week.
Yeah. Yeah. Watch that VOD. I don't remember where in the VOD it is, but that is one heck of a recipe. Henry is trying to escape. I should not have come in. I have no need to be
Do
in
we
here.
have any eggs in there?
No, we don't.
Why don't we have
Have
any
they
eggs? We've been feeding those
have
chickens.
they been fed properly? Though.
I mean, I gave them beech seeds. I mean, what other food do we give chickens?
Beach seeds, they are good. They work.
There is also a chicken that has escaped, which it's just a hen. I'm getting the knife.
Henry is trying to escape. Henry and one of the other hens are trying to get out. You know what? I need to put in a second airlock. I really do. Because the problem is the hens like to congregate in the corners. Which is annoying because the door is in the corner.
So we need a centrally located one. Carrot seeds do better, or turnips?
Turnips. We got turnips. Could you do me a favor?
I mean, we don't have any. Wait, no, we do have carrot seeds currently.
Could you do me a favor?
Sure.
I need you to kill a hen and push Henry out of the way. Cause I am stuck in here. You know what? No. No. Kill that hen.
Hang on.
Oh. Oh my. Oh, I know how they're escaping. I know how they're escaping.
That's how they
You
escape.
just let Henry out. You let Henry out, you fool. You pushed him through the wall. When you opened the door, it pushed Henry through the wall. That's how they're escaping. Oh my god.
All right, so come on.
No. We have to wrangle Henry back. Yeah, we have to move the door. I will work on this.
You walk. No,
Damn
no.
it. Damn it. Damn it. Damn it.
No! We're fighting each other!
Ah! Real Viking action! Chicken wrangling 101!
I know, this whole stream is us just playing with our chickens.
Right.
I very specifically didn't say the other word.
Well, we all know. We all know. Hey.
Close the door
dog.
behind me.
Woo, dog, there are people outside!
Close the door behind me. Abe, I need you to close the door.
I'm sorry, there's a dog being a dog! There we go.
Butcher Henry hit goldfish, another chicken. Goldfish, another chicken.
Alright, I'm going to get some wood. I'm going to fix this building. Alright.
We need the centrally located door.
Yeah, we need to
Wait, hang on, Abe, before you go. Carrot seeds.
Oh, thank you. Alright. Okay.
I'm gonna have to like replant all of the carrots as seed carrots after this, though. I might need to make this plot just a carrot plot and then make another farm somewhere for turnips and onions. Could always plop a metal iron half wall so they don't glitch out. We are very bad at making whatever the heck we're supposed to be making, so I think it's more fun this way.
It doesn't have to look pretty.
It just gotta work.
Yeah. All right.
You know, speaking of onions, you know what soup I like a lot is French onion soup. It's such a simple soup, but it's so fucking good.
Yeah, oh yeah, French onion is great. French onion is just a good quality soup.
I mean, the chicken wrangling is more hilarious and more fun than the boar explosion
Oh
we had.
my gosh, the boar explosion was the worst.
The boar containment breach. It was funny though. Still no idea how it happened, but it was fucking hilarious.
Why can I not go in the door? Why? Alright. Okay, that's why. Okay. So then I put in a new door. Oh, for sake. No, no! But one of you, Henry. Hold up. God damn it, one of them is Henry. One of them is Henry.
Throw the carrot seeds down and attract them all away from that side of the area.
Oh, true. Okay. Alright, hold on. Come on. Soup's up. There we go. Alright. There. And that should prevent escape. Should prevent. We will see. How? All right. Place your bets now, ladies.
Will we still have escaping chickens?
Will the chickens still escape?
I mean, I just like the fact that we figured it out that they were phasing through the door. That's
I only figured it out because I saw you do it. I literally saw you do it. That's the only reason. I wouldn't have figured it out otherwise. I would have been sitting there, scratching my head, going, "Why did the chickens keep getting out?" No.
I mean, to be fair, that's how most science works. Is we see it happen.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, before Isaac Newton discovered gravity, we were able to fly everywhere.
Yeah. And then we saw that people weren't able to fly because an apple fell. It's like, okay.
Yeah.
Who are we going to blame for this? We're going to blame Isaac.
One of the dumbest things I've heard from people who think that, like, before he discovered gravity or whatever, that people could just, like, fly around or whatever.
He discovered the theory of gravity, which was then proved. That's not the same thing as discovering gravity.
We still have it's still a theory because it hasn't been empirically proven. It's not the law of gravity. And that's just because science has goddamn stupid ass terms for shit. Like, it's only a theory if it can't be empirically proven 100% of the time, which that's what it is. It's like that's why you have Newton's 3 laws of What is it? It's not laws of motion. It's laws of... What is it called?
Figs. It's the 3 fig laws.
Newton's
So you got your
third
fig
law.
Newton's third fig.
Law of motion.
An object in motion will remain in motion until a force stops it from being in motion.
No, the third law is for every action there's an equal and opposite.
There's equal and opposite reaction. Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, like, that's why it's laws of that's why it's the theory of relativity, theory of gravity, theory of these things, because they're such huge concepts, metaphysically speaking, that we can't prove them with our current understanding of physics and space. And actually, speaking more of space and science fiction shit, one of the craziest things that I have heard, and that physicists and astrophysicists believe, is they believe that out there in the universe there may be pockets of our universe that have different physics.
I mean, there's no way to prove it one way or the other until you find it.
Yeah. But and that's the other crazy thing, especially when we start getting into like multiversal theory. And I'm not talking like parallel universes where, because I chose to eat a ham sandwich today instead of a cheese sandwich, there's now 2 versions of me out there. There are multiversal theories that start from like the very basic building blocks of our universe, and like how quarks came together to form molecules and atoms and all that. And through that, there are theories of multiple universes that have fundamentally different physics because of how the arrangement of quarks and other nanoparticles happened, that lead to universes that would not have matter as we know it at all, because the matter would not be able to come together.
Here's a good
let alone
rule
life.
of thumb. For when it comes to theories, here's a good rule of thumb. It's only a theory if it's a game theory. Anyway.
I think that's copyright.
Nah. Copyright, Matt Pat. It's only a theory if Matt Pat says it is.
Yeah.
That's the scientific rule.
Yeah, that's true. I fucking love astrophysics and like some of the theories of space and universal constants and even higher mathematical dimensionality videos and theories. I have seen some absolutely crazy shit on them. And, like, I understand enough to go, whoa, but not enough to, like, make a job out of it. And what's crazy is I probably could have actually studied enough to make a job out of it. But...
Still could.
I mean, oh, no, I hear a fart blimp.
Oh, no!
And a bug!
A bug blimp.
Yep. Oh,
I'm
no.
on my way. Ugh.
Oh, no! That was very bad.
What the hell is this?
Pandemonium.
No, there's a tick on me! Oh, no, I'm good.
I'm gonna
now
die.
I'm just on fire. Now I'm just on fire. You know what? I'm out of here. Have a good day. I've suddenly decided this isn't worth my time.
I mean, it's killing our Jotun pups!
No! How are we gonna make delicious cereal now?
I know, right? Holy shit, the Secret Soldier launched me.
Alright, let me heal up a bit, then I'll get back in.
Yeah, I need help against the Seeker Soldier at the very least.
I can't. Oh, I can see it in the.
Ugh, the Seeker Soldier.
Oh, for fuck's
I
sake!
can like. Ugh.
Remember, it's not a super soldier because those are copyrighted. It's a Seeker Soldier. Ah! There's a tick on me! No! Oh God. Bad news. Bad news bears.
Oh, bad news
The
bears. I'm gonna die.
The portal's gone. Please don't die.
Oh no. There is another portal relatively close by.
Yeah.
It's, I can't, I think there's a sap portal?
Yeah, there's a sap portal, and I don't know if you took down the portal in the tower.
No, the Dwarf Fort one should still be up.
So there's 2 portals. But if we're both dead...
I'm not dead yet.
Okay, don't die. Your job is to not be dead. And my job...
Oh my god. Okay, I am a fucking boss champ.
PogChamp.
He's fucking
we live in a
destroyed our
society.
goddamn... Most of the Jotun puffs that we planted are dead! Because of the goddamn... floaty bitch boy!
Last I checked, we had 50. What is the name of Sap Portal?
I could have sworn it was just sap, but I will check. It may also just be the one up in the house. But also, Jotun Puff is going to come back online here shortly.
Oh, is it? No, I found the Sap Portal. It's not in the house.
Jotun Puff is back online, baby!
Oh, there we go.
And it might be coming back offline because the fucker is back. And he's bombarding your position.
I got my stuff. All is good. Do we leave and let it despawn?
That would probably be smart.
Do we want to be smart?
Oh no, we took out the crafting bench. Hang on, let me grab the wood and get through the portal. Jesus motherfucking Christ. I need to figure out how to make ballistas that can target those goddamn blimps and shoot them. But I don't know how to make ballistas yet. I need to look up how to make ballistas.
I'm going to ruin your streak, I think. But I've got good news. You haven't said like in a while.
You fucker. I also have. I noticed it, and I didn't comment on it on purpose. Alright, how do I make a goddamn ballista? I need mechanical spring. How do I make a mechanical spring? Artisan table. Refined iter and iron. Okay. Okay, so good news.
We have those things, don't we?
Yeah, we can make mechanical springs. We're gonna make a couple of ballistas.
Happy day.
We're gonna guard the goddamn portal with some ballista.
But first, sleep. So
Um,
despawn the fuckers.
yeah. Also, I'm carrying too much weight, so hang on. I can make a vice. What the fuck is a vice?
A vice is a thing that you use to hold other things.
I mean, yes, but it obviously will have some kind of purpose for something. I know, they're very, very,
It'll have a
eloquent.
purpose. This is a very technical term.
What does the vice do?
What does the vice?
Alright, so 10 black metal, 10 Yggdrasil wood, and 3 mechanical springs. And then make a ballista.
Making progress.
I have 3 mechanical springs, so I just need the wood and the metal. And then I can make a ballista. It's damaged by rain? It doesn't rain in the Mistlands.
No, it doesn't. Is it damaged by mist?
Ah.
Because it doesn't rain in the mountains, but it snows.
I mean, this is technically true. Alright, I have enough for a ballista. How do I make ballista bolts? I need core wood and feathers. Or I can make black metal missiles times 20. Ooh. I will make some black metal missiles. Actually, Abe, could you make some black metal missiles and bring them?
I'll give it a go. All right. Black missiles.
Yeah.
How do I make it?
It's at the artisan table. It takes black metal and wood. Oh, god damn it. He's still here.
He's still here.
And he destroyed the portal. Hang on. Oh. Well. This is bad. There. No.
Where's the rockets go up? The rockets come down. That is not my department, said Werner Brown. All right. I've got 116 missiles.
That's great. I'm dead.
You can't hear it, but I've been slow clapping. Right.
Alright. I also
Well,
don't have to look at it.
grab some armor.
There
Grab
are
some
purple
food.
thunderstorms in the Mistlands, according to Mama.
Mama, thank you for letting us know. So we'll need to. We'll have to repair them regularly, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, the whole point is that they're just going to be shooting the goddamn floating assholes.
Whoa! Whoa! The floating assholes! I'll go with you because I've got the ammo.
Yeah, we need to take the sap portal because it's the closest one.
True.
I'm gonna wait for my health to go up before I take the sap portal.
Oh shit!
Which one's the sap portal?
It's the one without a clear path.
There it is.
Second story.
Oops. God damn it.
While I'm here, oh, I hear it.
Yeah, I hate those things.
Where did you build the weapon?
I didn't. I got blasted pretty much almost immediately upon leaving.
It's still here. Build the weapon.
Alright, weapon going down there. It's up.
Don't shoot the little things! We need to get a trophy of this thing so it only shoots the flyers.
Yes.
Did you get a trophy of this guy
No.
previously?
I don't think so. Ow! He's shooting me!
What? What? Shit! No! 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 Get off me, you little bastard!
Did you die?
No! Not!
Don't shoot! Why is it it's targeting everything? I didn't think it targeted players!
Well, apparently. Apparently it does. Hey! Alright, I gotta eat. Gotta get back up. So we keep this thing unloaded. Until enemy flyers are nearby. And then we hide so that it only targets enemies, right?
Maybe. I don't know.
Is the portal operational?
No. The ballista is targeting me. Targeting ticks. I am hiding. Hang on. Alright. Portal is up.
Well, I'm already in the sap, so.
The ballista is targeting things. Oh no! It does it wants it's not targeting this thing. Can you shoot it? It's dead. Is this a trophy? No, it's the bile bag. God damn it. Alright.
Not targeting you.
I'm just gonna delete this thing.
It's not targeting you. Oh, it is targeting. It just shot me.
Yeah. It doesn't target people behind it.
It's targeting you. Oh, we can't remove it without an artisan table.
No, crafting table. Let me set a goddamn crafting table. Alright, I'm putting the crafting table underneath the root, which seems to be indestructible. And I'm building the portal under here, too.
What a wild and wacky adventure.
Oh my god. I hate those things. I hate those things.
They do indeed suck. Literally.
We need to see if there's a goddamn if we have a trophy of that thing. Did you put one in the house?
I'm on my way.
I'll check the trophy chest.
I mean,
there's we have tick
what
trophies.
does it even look like?
It's called like a Jarl or Yarn or something.
Boar, troll, big guy, flying bastard, little shaman guy, weird guy, death skeeto, just another little guy, another creepy shaman boy.
I mean, I hate to say it, we may need to fight enough of those things to get a trophy for them.
At least one. Probably more than one. Because let's be honest, we'll probably need more coverage than just one.
Yeah. I mean, it was doing some good damage.
When it was, targeting correctly.
Yeah. Also, I figured out what the Vice does.
What does it do?
It's an upgrade for the Black Forge.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, so now our Black Forge is a level 3. Which means I can upgrade my sword.
Yay! At long last. He did it. He's a big boy now.
Need to upgrade my armor, too. I need skill hide. We shall upgrade the helmet first, because the helmet takes lesser materials. Ugh. What a day, though. Jesus Christ.
It's already almost 9. Goodness, we got a
I
lot
know.
done. We
But
did
before we do that,
successfully. Yeah. What?
because we need to do something for Sauce for when he returns,
Right.
we're going to go on another little mini adventure.
Oh my God.
All right, do I have enough?
How many is the mini adventure?
I need
Because
25 wood.
there is a dog in my immediate vicinity. Probably wants their own mini adventure. You know what I mean?
I mean, we just need to find the place.
The place! What place are we looking for?
The place where we get the things
Right. And
that we
you
need
already
in
know
order
where
to
it
make
is?
the magic table. I know roughly where it is.
And how far away is it? Like from
It
any of our
should not
portals?
be it should not be that far from the sap portal.
Okay.
I need 10 wood.
All right. I'm going to give you a timer. I'm only giving you a timer because, again, dog.
No, yeah,
Dog is
we have like
dog.
7 minutes to do this.
Yeah. You think we can be in and out, all done, 7 minutes, boom, let's go. Let's go do it.
Yeah, the all we're doing is going to go find one of these places and set up a portal. We're not going in there because we're going to save that for next week. We're literally just going in, setting up a portal, getting out. And there should be some to our northwest. I need this.
Oh, these are the storms. These are the storms. That's the big mama prophecy foretold.
Oops. All right. So supposedly, you know that dwarf outpost that you found and got mad at you for farming for mining them.
Yeah,
We gotta head towards there.
following you.
Oh no! Oh no! That's a level 1 thing. Oh boy.
Yeah, they're crawling though over this thingamabob.
Oh Jesus!
Um,
Run!
oh my god.
I died. I got knocked into a wall. I got volleyed.
You
That
know, if
was.
I die, we aren't coming back here.
Yeah. If you die, adventure over. That's fair. That's more than fair.
Oh, I hear one of those bastards again.
I hate those things so much. Alright, I'm gonna eat actually decent food.
Oh, there it is.
Hmm.
I'm dead. All right. All right, I'm dead. Yay! Oh, easy. We'll just walk over there through the storm, through the bugs. Easy. What could go wrong? All right. On that note.
Yeah, we'll have a fun adventure with Yorm next time.
Yeah.
In the
Good time was had by
meantime,
all.
in the meantime, it's naked throne time.
Naked throat. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Thank
Oh
you for
boy.
joining us, everybody. While we sit on our naked throne.
What a night. We got
And
Mama and
I,
Kangalot in the chat. Let's look at rating.
yeah, a lot done. Good stream. Good time was had by all.
Let's see.
And you know what? Listen, when we start next time, we don't mention any of this to Sauce. None of this. We'll just pop in. We act like everything's normal. He'll be sitting next to us in his chair. Just say nothing about why we're naked.
Yep. And we're gonna raid Kangalot since he's in the chat, so we're gonna raid him.
Good night, everybody.
He's raiding himself.
Rating himself. Got him.